Hi guys, it's Max here and welcome to a brand new video on my channel today. I'm going to be doing my first ever post-match reaction. I know it's been a couple of days since the game, I've just not had time to do it, but I said I wanted to do a bit of variety on this channel, so that is what I've decided to do. As you may know, I am an Everton fan and I'm going to be doing a post-match reaction, my post-match reaction to the absolute shambles really against Arsenal. Arsenal 5, Everton 1. And excuse my voice, by the way, I have a bit of a cold, so that's why my voice is a bit croaky, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. But I wanted to get this video out to you guys anyway, because I wanted to share my reaction before the Crystal Palace game. If you want me to do that, a reaction to the Crystal Palace game, I will be going to that game, so leave your comments down below if you want to see that. So, let's get this straight, basically. Why are we playing 5 at the back against Arsenal? What are we doing? Like, I know Swansea played it, and I know a lot of teams have played 5 at the back against Arsenal this year and come out really successful. But we cannot use the 5 at the back system. I don't understand why we keep playing this system against the top 6 teams in the Premier League. I don't understand why this happens. Like, we're playing Jagielka, who this season, for me, has probably been our best centre-half, which it seems absolutely crazy, but it's true, really, because look at the other night. We played Leicester, we won 2-1, we played, I think it was 4-1, 4-1, it looked like a 4-1, 4-1 anyway, and we played brilliantly, especially in the first half. We could have been 4-0 up. We go to this stupid 5 at the back system, what, like, the top teams kind of use to, like, keep the shape and, like, maybe absorb a bit of pressure, but just, like, we've got to go attacking at these teams. Like, we cannot win away from home against the top 6. Well, we can't even win away from home as it is anyway, but, like, it's absolutely disgraceful. I mean, Ashley Williams, for me, needs to go in the summer because he is absolutely terrible. This season, he has done hardly anything apart from, like, that header against Lyon, but what is he doing at all? His defending is just a shambles. And even, I kind of feel sorry for Mangala because it was his debut. And, like, you can't really show, like, on a debut. Like, I know he used to play for Manchester City. He played for Manchester City. But, come on, man. Like, literally, we made Mangala look terrible. Like, Michael Keane, he needs Jagielka with him, or else we're screwed. Because that Williams and Keane partnership just doesn't work. I'm sorry, guys, but that is the truth. Sam Allardyce, if he's saying that the tactics like he set out to do and the players didn't listen to him, he needs to get across to the team that, like, he needs to drop a few players, man. Like, I think Toshin should be given more of a chance because Nias has been terrible in the last 2 games. I know he hit the post and he had a few decent chances on Saturday, but again, he was terrible. He just cannot convert his chances. And, like, we should give Tossin. We had Tossin, Gylfi Sigurdsson, and Wayne Rooney on the bench. 3 of our best players. That is, like, let me just think, 45. Like, that is just crazy amount of money on the bench. Like, why? I don't understand. Like, Tossin didn't even start against Leicester, and he started Nias, who's probably, like, fatigue is a bit low because he just played on Wednesday night. Shocking. Like, I know Cenk Tosun is like, he's got to adapt to the Premier League, but you've got to adapt to the Premier League. You've got to give him game time, and that's what, like, we paid 28 million for this guy. He was supposed to be Lukaku's replacement, which is crazy, but I don't understand. Like, the defending this season has been so poor, it's unreal. Like, I kind of feel sorry for Jordan Pickford because for me he's been one of our players of the season. I'm not saying that, but, like, always conceded Wolves a goal this season, but look at the defence in front of him. He had John Joe Kenny, Ashley Williams, Michael Keane, Mangala and Martina on Saturday. We had no Coleman, we have no Baines, who's still out injured, we had no Jagielka, and we still play like that. I've not really rated John Joe Kenny. I know he's played well for the under-23s, but I've never really rated him. He can show some good moments of like with his crosses and stuff like that. But defending wise, he is terrible. I know he's young and he's got that, so I understand that. But I mean, like, experience of like Ashley Williams, like, we made 3 tackles in that first half, which leads me on to another point where another person who should be leaving our club, Morgan Schneiderlin. He does not give a shit about Everton Football Club. He's terrible. This season, he has done absolutely fuck all. Literally, he just goes on and on. He tries and does these stupid passes and passes it sideways or backwards. If West Ham were willing to offer 20 million for him, like nearly at the end of the January transfer window, I would have snatched West Ham's hand off them. Because, yeah, for me, he has been an absolute flop. We spent, 24 million on this guy, or 28 million or something like that, for a CDM who played well for about 6 months. And then he just decided, you know what, I'm going to be an arsehole now. His attitude in training apparently has been terrible. That's hence why Kevin Morales got kicked out of the club. At least on loan. He'll probably get done permanently. He'll probably go to Olympiacos on a permanent deal. But just why? I don't understand. Like, Morgan Schneiderlin, he shouldn't even be playing in that team right now. He needs to really raise his game. Like, Idrissa Gay, one of my favourite players in the Everton team, had a great first season. And again, he's been on and off as well. Like, he gets rid of the ball so easily. Like, he gives it away too much. He needs to improve that side. The other parts of his game are so brilliant. Like, Leicester game, he was brilliant in that 4-1-4-1. And that's why I think we need to keep that format. Don't play the 4-2-3-1 because we just do not suit that formation. Because we just sit back, especially like we did against West Brom. We sat back against West Brom, who were like second bottom or bottom of the league at least. That is shocking. Like, we are Everton. You'd think Everton are an attacking-based team, like we always have been. But this season, like, we've decided to just act like utter dickheads and like just not give a shit at all. Like, we're giving this money out to these players and they don't even deserve it. They don't even deserve it. Like, we've got the new stadium hopefully coming along, which hopefully is making some progress. But I mean, like, the way that Arsenal scored those goals, like, it was basically a cross from Mkhitaryan, squared it across and Ramsey. I think they did that about twice or 3 times. I think that is terrible. We've got 5 at the back, man. How can you do that? I don't understand. Like, it's just terrible. And, like, we really have to improve. The Crest against Crystal Palace they've been a bit off and on and off as of late. But I'd consider Crystal Palace as one of our bogey teams in the Premier League because we cannot seem to beat them at home for some reason. We've had some bad luck against them in the past. But fair play to Arsenal. They played miles better than us. They heavily deserved the win. Like, Aubameyang, that goal from Aubameyang, even though it was offside, I think it was offside, was it? I think it was offside by like a yard or something. I mean, his body was on offside, but it was a lovely little dink, and a third play to him on his debut for Arsenal. But we need to have a massive reboot in the summer because it's just shit. It's just terribly shit. I don't understand why we keep doing it. Like, 5 at the back. Allardyce, just stop playing it. Just stop playing 5 at the back. Either go 4-1-4-1 because we really suit that formation. Sigurdsson on the left, Rooney or Garner in the middle, and then Walcott, and then tossing up front. And we might maybe Tom Davis or something in the middle, and Garner Gay as the holding midfielder. We should do that. And maybe Jagielka, Keane, Baines when he comes back definitely, but we have to play shitty Martina. And Coleman and Pickford in net. That is probably our best 11 right now. So, like, we've got to keep going, and we've got to, like, I think the best we can get is either 9th or 10th this season. I don't think we'll reach top 8 whatsoever. I think we need a massive reboot in the summer. some need to go. We need to bring some in maybe to replace those. We've got a really big squad, and we just can't keep carrying on with this shit. Really, just why? You're ruining our weekends, man. It's terrible. But if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Hit the like button for some more of these videos, and like leave it down in the comments your opinions on the Arsenal Everton game. If you're an Arsenal fan, Everton fan, or just a football fan in general, leave your comments down below. And also subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, because I will be doing a lot more of these videos. And I'll be getting back to some FIFA videos as well, because I've actually just got to Division 1 in online seasons. So, I did that last night. So, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And if you enjoyed this little rant, subscribe. And I'll see you again soon.